Ripple is said to have forever burned 50 billion XRP tokens from its escrow, which is one of the most shocking and game-changing events in the history of crypto. That's right, you heard that right. XRPs can, and a number of reliable sources in the blockchain analytics space say that a problem with Ripple's automated escrow release mechanism may have set off a protocol event that made almost half of Ripple's locked supply totally inaccessible. Some people are saying it's a bug. Some say it was done on purpose, but either way, 50 billion XRP are no longer in circulation and will never be again. This is already having an impact on markets around the world. Let's talk about what this means and why it's shocking everyone in the crypto world. The recent events involving XRP are not just another news story. They mark a major change in how this currency will be valued and traded in the future. Ripple has kept most of the XRP supply locked away in monthly released escrows for years, so that prices stay stable and the market doesn't get flooded all at once. This method was made to build trust and keep the price of XRP from being changed by sudden large-scale coin releases. It was a safety net for both investors and institutions, giving them a feeling of stability in a market that was often shaking. Now that 50 billion XRP have been used up, we are facing the biggest supply shock XRP has ever seen. This isn't just a small change. It's a massive event that changes everything right away for everyone who owns, trades, or just watches XRP. When supply goes down and demand stays the same or even goes up, prices don't just go up, they rise. When the basic rules of supply and demand come into play, the market can act in strange and often dramatic ways. If you want to know more about business, read this. When an object suddenly becomes much harder to get, people may think it is worth a lot more than it really is, especially if they think the chance to buy is going away. Just like Bitcoin's supply is limited to 21 million coins, XRP's supply is now accidentally limited, which makes it much less common than anyone thought. This changes the game for XRP so that its scarcity can be directly compared to other top cryptocurrencies. Investors will have to rethink their plans because of this. XRP has become a whole new asset overnight, since its supply has been cut by almost half. Value is based on scarcity. Scarcity makes people buy in a hurry. Traders and banks are both rushing to look at their positions again. As everyone tries to get ahead of the curve, the market is getting ready for a wave of turmoil. Markets change when there isn't enough of something, and this could send XRP to prices that were once thought to be impossible. The next few days and weeks will be very important, as everyone waits to see how high XRP can go in this new age of extreme scarcity. This is where things get crazy. There are already rumors going around on crypto forums and X, formerly Twitter, that big institutions like Fidelity, BlackRock, and even sovereign funds are getting ready to buy a lot of XRP before the news hits the public. These institutions have been waiting for years for clear rules, and a time like this, when prices are low, supply is limited, and there is a huge chance for profits. XRP is no longer just another altcoin. Now that 50 billion of them have been spent, it's becoming digital oil for the new financial internet. Sources say that Fidelity has already sent internal teams to look at how useful XRP will be after the burn. Other sources are calling this the best time to buy the dip in 10 years, but you can't say enough about how important this is. We are on the verge of a major turning point in the world of crypto, one that could change the world for many years to come. Things are going at a speed that has never been seen before, and those who aren't paying close attention are losing their chances very quickly. If Ripple admits this burn in public, the market will go through a huge shock. The official word of the company is very important, and such an announcement would quickly confirm rumors and speculations that have been going around for months. Or if more information from XRP scan proves that these escrow tokens were destroyed, it would give buyers the hard on-chain proof they want. It's not often that things are so clear, and this would clear up any questions about how big and long-lasting the burn is. No matter what happens, small buyers will be unable to take advantage of this chance right away. As fast as lightning, the market changes, and most people will miss their chance to buy in at the present price. Prices will not rise slowly, they will jump. The news is going around trading sites and social media like wildfire, so the possible surge could happen in minutes instead of days. FOMO, or the fear of losing out, that will hit the market could be from the Bible. It's happened before with other things, but this time it might be even bigger. As new and experienced players alike rush to get a piece of the action, it gets even stranger from here. This isn't just a bunch of talk or wild guesswork. The price predictions for XRP are already going through the roof. Almost every day, models are being updated to show higher prices as new information comes in, and the possible effects of the burn are taken into account. Crypto hedge fund analysts now think that XRP could go as high as $1,200, $2,000, or even more. These numbers aren't made up. They're based on updated measures of supply and demand and the expected shock to the system. Some people think that each token could be worth $5,000, which would have been impossible just a few months ago. But these numbers are now on the table because the supply has been cut down so much and the demand could go through the roof. It sounds crazy. As long as you don't remember that we live in a world where meme coins have market caps in the tens of billions of dollars, going against all common sense and assumptions. Also, don't forget that Tesla's value rose faster than the GDP of several countries in a single month. This shows how quickly markets can change when people's opinions change. That being said, XRP at $5,000 isn't just possible. There is only so much time and speed. Now the only question is, will you be ready when the time comes? What should I do now? That really is the million-dollar question. With all the uncertainty and excitement going on, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by all the different thoughts and expectations. Things like this don't happen very often in the crypto world because it moves so quickly. No matter how experienced or new an investor is, they are all asking the same question: is this the chance I've been waiting for, or is it just more hype? Some powerful people are telling people to sell their homes and buy XRP. It's hard not to get caught up in the crazy talk on social media, where people are making big claims and wild predictions. People who are famous in the crypto world all seem to have an opinion on what will happen next with XRP. That's obviously not true, and isn't meant to be taken as financial advice, but it does show the kind of energy that's going through the XRP community right now. It feels like everyone is on the verge of seeing something significant, and they are all excited about it. Discussion boards and chat rooms online are full of guesses, analyses, and an unstoppable sense of hope. Few people are able to get in before the wave hits. The number of trades on exchanges is going through the roof, and even cautious buyers are looking more closely because they don't want to miss out. Every change in the price is being watched in real time, which makes the atmosphere exciting. Crypto YouTubers and financial TikTok users alike are calling this the moment when XRP starts over. An unrepeatable window of time when people who buy early will get huge rewards. The story is everywhere. Today could be the moment that separates the early users from everyone else. Every change is being broken down by content makers, which adds to the feeling that something big is about to happen. This is supported by the fact that there is less supply, institutional interest is rising, and RippleNet, cross-border settlements, and CBDC infrastructure could be useful in the real world. It's no longer hype. Large financial companies are paying attention, and the technology is being tried out in the real world. It's becoming clear that XRP will be a very important part of the future of money. It's real life happening right now. As you read this, the next part is being written, and one thing is clear: you can either watch or join in. People around the world are interested. Will you be a part of it? Ripple hasn't said anything about the burn yet, which makes the situation even more mysterious. Was it on purpose? Was it a plot? Was it part of a bigger plan to make things scarce before big changes to the banking system? This much is certain: no one knows for sure. Something very important just took place that will never happen again in XRP. You don't want to live this moment and then say, I should have done something. So here's what I think.